So this is going to be my very first makeup tutorial for this channel, and I'm super excited. As you can probably tell from the title of this video, this is my everyday foundation routine, and this is what I use like when I wear makeup, because I don't wear it every day. I don't really feel the need to. And yeah, this is just going to be the products that I use and the way that I apply them, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Bye! So I'm going to start off with clean dry skin, and I've already done the first two steps, which are moisturise and put on sunscreen. For my moisturiser, I use Formula 10.0.6 Seriously Shine Free Mattifying Oil Free Moisturiser, and wow, that is a mouthful. Yeah, this is just the moisturiser that I use every day, and I love it. And I don't have my sunscreen with me because I left it in my room, and I really cannot be bothered getting it right now, but yeah, I just have that on my face as well. So I'm going to move on to the first actual step of my foundation routine, which is to prime. Primer is an optional step, but I just prefer to use it because it provides a smoother, silkier, soft base for your foundation to glide onto, and it just makes application so much easier, and it makes my foundation stay on a heck of a lot longer, which is great because I have oily skin and it tends to sweat off and everything during the day. So the primer that I've been using is the Australis primer. It just comes in a little white tube like this, and this is a brand new one. I just got this a couple of days ago. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a pea-sized amount onto my finger. Just like that. That's probably way too much, but anyway. And I'm going to dot this all over my face. Rub the rest of it in between my fingers and rub it in. Also want to make sure to blend this down your neck as well. And into your hairline. Okay, now that that's applied, I'm going to let this sink in and I'll be right back. Okay, now that my primer is all sunk in, I'm going to move on to my foundation. So the foundation that I've been using is the CoverGirl Nature Luxe Liquid Silk Foundation in the shade 310. I'm sure you guys would have heard of this before. Taylor Swift advertised it, and so many beauty gurus rave about this on YouTube. And when I first tried it, I fell in love with it instantly, and I can see why everyone raves about it. It's an amazing foundation. So I'm going to do the same thing what I did with my primer. I'm going to put a pea-sized amount onto my fingers, just like that. Dot this all over my face, and then rub it in. I'm sorry this looks weird. I'm still getting used to doing my makeup in the webcam, and I'm not the best at it. And then I'm going to blend the rest down my neck, just like this. And then rub it in. I always use my fingers for this foundation because I think it makes the finish of it a lot more natural, which is what I go for, and I really like the look of it. And when you're using your fingers for anything, whether it's primer, moisturiser, whatever, you want to make sure your hands are clean because you don't want to be transferring bacteria to your face. Okay, now that my foundation's all done, I'm going to move on to my concealer because I do have a few spots, even though the camera isn't picking them up, which is why I love it so much. So the concealer that I use is by Rimmel, and it's called Hide the Blemish, and I'm in the shade 103 Soft Honey. Okay, you can kind of see that a little bit, yay! So I just use my fingers again for this as well because I think it makes the concealer sink into my skin a lot better and blend. And this is kind of destroyed, so it looks kind of gross because I had it in my purse the other day, and it must have fallen out of my bag. It must have fallen out or something, and it got left in my car and it melted. So yeah, it kind of looks disgusting. So I'm just going to dot this on to wherever I have any spots because I do have a few acne scars around my chin. But luckily my breakouts are under control for a while, so I don't have that much I need to cover up. Just a little bit of redness around my nose. And then I have a couple in between my eyebrows. One there, and then one right up here. That's good. Okay, now the concealer's done, I'm going to move on to powder. And I do my powder a little bit differently, but the powder that I use is the CoverGirl Professional Loose Powder in Translucent Light. And the way I do my powder is that, oops, I get a little bit on my finger and I dot it very, very lightly on wherever I put the concealer. This is a trick that I learned out of the Dolly Beauty book, and what this does is this will set your concealer, help it set a lot more, and then when you dust your powder lightly over your face, it will help set it even more. And I found this really helps to get my concealer to stay on all day, which is great when I'm working long shifts because I don't want to be touching up all day. But you want to make sure to do this very, very, very lightly. You don't want to put too much on initially because it will make the rest of it look extremely cakey. And I learnt that the hard way, so I don't want you guys to have to go through that. Okay, so next I'm going to take my Eco Tools powder brush. I just got this brush the other day and I'm in love with it. It is so soft and it applies my powder so nicely. So I'm going to get a little bit in the lid, which I've already done. Dip my powder brush in there lightly, shake off any excess, and then lightly apply this to my face. Mainly focusing on my T-zone because that's where I tend to get the most oil. And then I'm going to blend it down my neck and into my hairline as well, picking up more if I need to. I really, really like the finish this powder gives, and it really helps to keep my oil under control all day. It's really, really nice. Good. Okay, now that I've got the basic makeup done, primer, foundation, concealer, and powder, I'm going to move on to two optional steps, which are bronzer and blush. For bronzer, I use the Rimmel Natural Bronzer, and I've had this forever. You guys can see that I've hit pan, and I have worn the writing off the lid. I've had this forever. And I'm in the shade 025 Sun Glow. This is the second lightest one. And what I do, I take a fluffy brush, just the same brush that I used before. I sweep it in there about 3 to 4 times, tap off any excess, and then I'm going to do the 3E method. This is a really, really nice bronzer because it doesn't have a pound of shimmer in it, and it just applies really, really nice, really natural. Doesn't make you look muddy or orange or anything like that. It's really nice, just for a little bit of colour. Then I'm also going to blend it down my neck, and then I'm going to dust a little bit down my nose and on my chin, just where the sun would naturally hit me. Now I'm going to move on to blush, and I'm going to use this light peachy pink colour that I got in a gift set for my birthday. That's what it looks like. You can kind of see it a little bit better there. But it's a really, really pretty colour, and it's got the lightest amount of gold shimmer in it. It's absolutely beautiful. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my Beauty Essentials angled blush brush. I'm going to get a little bit on my blush brush, tap off any excess, and I'm going to smile and apply this to the apples of my cheeks, and then lightly work it up to my temples. Just like that. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my powder brush again and just blend it a little bit lightly. I always do this because I just think it helps to distribute it where I want it, like exactly where I want it, and it also makes it look a lot more natural. Because I don't want to actually make it look like I'm wearing makeup, I just want that natural blush. So yeah, that's it. That's my everyday foundation routine. I hope it wasn't too boring, and I apologise if my application wasn't that great, I guess. Like I said, I'm filming in my webcam and everything's opposite, so if I turn my head this way, it actually goes this way, and yeah, it's just, I'm getting used to it slowly. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I can't wait to talk to you guys next time. Bye! Alright.